If I asked you what the first skill a professional English Spanish court interpreter should develop, what would you say? Most people answer interpreting. It seems logical, doesn't it? After all, if your goal is to become an interpreter, shouldn't you start interpreting? Actually, no. Before you can interpret accurately, your brain has to learn how to listen with discipline. That's why one of the first exercises I recommend to every student is shadowing. Today I'm going to explain what shadowing is, why it works, how to practice it, and the mistakes I want you to avoid. First, let's define it. Shadowing is the practice of repeating what you hear in the same language almost at the same time you hear it. Notice what I did not say. You're not interpreting. You're simply listening and repeating. That distinction is important because the goal of shadowing isn't language conversion. The goal is developing the mental skills that make interpreting possible. Think about professional athletes. Before they compete, they train movement patterns over and over again. Musicians practice scales. Pilots spend hours in simulators. Court interpreters should also train the individual skills that make high-level performance possible. Shadowing is one of those skills. Why? Because it develops focused listening. It strengthens concentration. It improves processing speed. It teaches you to stay with the speaker instead of getting ahead or falling behind. Those are habits every professional interpreter needs. Now, does shadowing make you an interpreter? No, but it builds one of the foundations every interpreter relies on. So, how should you practice? Start with a 1-minute recording in English. Choose a speaker with a clear pace. News broadcasts are a great place to begin. Press play. Repeat every word exactly as you hear it. Don't summarize. Don't improve the wording. Don't correct the speaker. Just stay with them. When the recording ends, ask yourself 3 questions. Did I stay with the speaker? Did I lose concentration? Where did I fall behind? Then repeat the exercise. After a few days, switch to Spanish and do the same thing. Eventually, you'll notice something interesting. You're no longer thinking about repeating. You're simply listening. That's exactly what we want. Now let's talk about 3 common mistakes. Mistake number 1, choosing material that's too difficult. If you start with a fast-paced courtroom recording, you're probably setting yourself up for frustration. Build confidence first. Challenge yourself later. Mistake number 2, stopping every time you miss a word. Don't. Professional interpreters don't get to pause a witness or a judge. Learn to recover and continue. Mistake number 3, practicing once in a while. Consistency beats intensity. 10 focused minutes every day will produce better results than 1 hour every few weeks. If you're brand new to court interpreting, shadowing is one of the best habits you can build. If you're already working as an interpreter or preparing for your written or oral state certification exam, don't skip the fundamentals. Many experienced interpreters return to exercises like these because strong fundamentals support strong performance. Here's your assignment. Practice shadowing for 10 minutes every day this week. 5 minutes in English, 5 minutes in Spanish. Don't judge yourself, observe yourself. Notice where you improve, notice where you struggle. Write those observations down because they'll guide your future practice. If you'd like help creating a personalized plan to become a professional English-Spanish court interpreter or finally pass your certification exam, I invite you to book an interpreter roadmap session. We'll identify your current strengths, your biggest opportunities for improvement, and the next steps that make the most sense for you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson.